Sun trying to peek through the trees. Not too bad of a sunrise. We'll zoom over here. See some ground fog and a lot of wet grass. I was thinking about going out and moving that traveler this morning, but that tractor's got as much moisture on it as the grass does. Everything is soaked. That's all. Water hanging on those gates. Even inside the building there is wet. And both bikes are parked in the upper bay of the big bale barn. Mine's right against the back of the John Deere, so it's in there 15 feet from the eave. It is soaked that far under the roof. You know, even everything in there is wet. But there's some more sunrise. It's right there in the middle of the trees. Dogs are looking for you know what. They think they're hungry. Don't know what all today's gonna bring. My morning's all kinds of screwed up. DOT physical. Woohoo. That gets to be such a hassle. And all because I don't want to let my CDL go. I don't have to have my CDL in the state of Oregon with farm trucks, as long as I'm not going over so far from home. Isn't that stupid? And by the way, with a CDL, I can drive that, but I have to have endorsements to add a trailer. With the farm endorsement, I can drive that, or I can drive that with another trailer behind it. Go figure. You just can't drive over 150 miles from home. Well, it gets most of where I need to drive. Then the screwy thing is when they decide they want to say that a 1-ton pickup fits into that category, well, then you can't drive it more than 150 miles from home. That's what I know. And one of these days I'm just going to get tired of it. Tell them where they can stick it. What you think, Tahoe? Huh? Yeah? Hey, this one. There you go. Silly boy. And Buffalo. Being a mama's boy this morning, he does that. Why? Because mama's right there. Darn, I didn't get to show it. There's a car in front of the car in front of us that just passed us and the car in front of us. They were tailgating us for like 4 miles. And they literally cleared this car in front of us by no more than a foot when they cut back over to keep from doing a head-on with a loaded dump truck. That's how brilliant people
we were
are.
Doing 65 in a 55.
Yeah, doing 65 and a 55 to begin with. Gotta love idiots. We deal with this crap every day. That's why I hate having to go anywhere anymore. Just an FYI. Oh, and hey, since we told you how Ron was yesterday with his bee sting, yeah, this morning he was swelled up pretty good. Made the pictures from last night that I put on the community page look like nothing.
Nelson feels his pain though, right?
Yeah, Nelson should really feel his pain.
Yeah, Nelson. Nelson should send Ron some ideas of how to make that bee sting better.
Hopefully you heard her. She thinks Nelson ought to be talking to Ron about making that bee sting all better. No. Anyway, I actually passed my DOT, yeah, I figured I would, but it's still a pain in the ass. And then Becky decided I had to go shoplifting with her. I mean, grocery shopping with her, so.
Fucking expensive.
Yeah.
When I order them online and pick them up.
She always gets mad if she takes me with her because she always spends more than.
This might be good. Oh, this might be good. Oh, I'll take that.
So that's usually how she does it while she's shopping and I'm with her. Oh, look. There's the idiot right in front of us now. Yeah, driving the oncoming lane just because you didn't want to wait for him to turn. And now they're not even going to do the speed that we were doing before.
We're doing 70. I'm doing 73 miles an hour right now. I gotta be careful. This is Maury's spare.
Yeah, we're in the toaster, by the way.
Yeah, Maury's spare vehicle.
In there. They took berries out, skimmickated, put berries back in. I don't know when they're putting the berries back in, but it's all ready for it by the looks of it. And we did see one piece of ground getting worked on the way to town earlier. It's actually up here around the corner. Well, around the second corner. I'll bring you back in a second. Oh, gee, there's a car coming, and there's that idiot passing two more.
Coming!
And if you notice, solid lines in our lane.
Oh, my Lord.
That piece they were working this morning, I finally got dry enough.
If they wreck, I'm just going to honk and keep driving.
And it looks like the spuds are probably about ready to do something with. Already looks like they're died down, so they'll be digging those pretty soon. And yeah, like Becky said, we see this idiot, we're just gonna honk on the way by. I mean, I get so fed up with those idiots that if we did stop, well, I'd probably get put in jail for road rage. Because if they weren't injured to the point where they couldn't move, they would be. We'll see if they're in the ditch and around the corner. She thought I was on the wire. Elevator ride. Don't worry, I ain't gonna run her over. Of course, I might run the green bin over because I can't turn. Not excited to find some hay, is she? I totally missed it. She ran from up there all the way down. Went down to cross the creek, found she couldn't get up there, come down and crossed it, and now she's on the bale. The other one's going, how'd you get there so quick? And yeah, they're just curious. Well, we only fed 5 bales. 1 to Dino's group, 3 to Bam's, and 1 to the heifers. Steers don't need it yet. And I got rid of the fence and trailer that was sitting here, and this is sitting here now. See what I can do to figure it out. Oh, there's a tag right there. That's the serial number, all that crap on it. Why would they put it right here on the end of an angle blade? I mean, it'd be peeled off the first time you used it. Duh. Oh, anyway, it stuck on there pretty good. It stuck up there better than it did down here, so. Yeah, the only sticker I left is that one there that says who it is. I mean, the thing looks like it's built stout enough. I haven't figured everything out yet. Not sure I will. Apparently, that's adjustable. I'm assuming he just screwed the nut up on it. I really don't know. Not sure what it does with or without it. I don't think much of their little feet, but if I'm gonna use those, which we might, I might take a different piece of shaft, take another piece and put there with a hole in it, so it's actually got some strength to it. Because, I mean, really, what good's that do? It's always gonna be. So, I don't know. And apparently, that thing there is a stand, so it'll stand up. Well, I'm sorry. It'll sit down on that. Especially if you put a block of wood down. But excuse me, anyway. I haven't figured out mean, they go like there's a, I guess it's just a spacer right here. Ah, it's rubber mounted. Okay. I think I figured that out. That's just so it's got a little cushion. If it holds up, it holds up. If it don't, it don't. I'm guessing that's for lifting it. Unless they use the same piece for something else, which they could. I don't know. But Becky and I were almost home. Thailand said something came. Yeah, that's what it says on it. Of course, made in China. Everything I saw about it said packaging was kind of scooched. So, you know how you can see through the window they put in it. There's a window on the other side too. I think it's over here. But, give me a minute and I'll figure out how to cut this thing open. There we have it. Yeah. I mean, not exactly made to go too far in the world, but what do you know? They ship it from China. So, gotta love styrofoam. It sticks to everything, including me. If you don't know how these work, and what do you know? Just like everything that I read, everybody said you needed to put like 3/8 or 1/2 inch piece on there to hold it up where it belongs. And the other thing is this is actually should be on the other side because that's where my loader mount's going to have to be, and these are in backwards. Almost every single one of these is that way. But it wedges down, locks there, and then that comes around and goes over center to hold the pin in. So it can't move. But like I said, this one, I got stuff in the way, of course. This one's going to be over here. All you got to do is take that off, switch it to the other one, then it'll work over here where it should. And that short hose is going to be pretty close to reaching how far it's got to reach, especially once they got banjo fittings. Especially once I loosen that and spin it around and point it the right direction. And the other one is plenty freaking long. I mean, even for my loader, I can pick that one up and rotate it clear down and drive over it and still not break the hose. But anyway, I'm going to start figuring what to do on these. I got to make the pieces to mount on the loader, which that might be fun. Where we got a pin that goes through, it's going to go through about right here. I'm going to have to space it out more. It'll work. One way or the other, I'll make it work. So, that is our, this was $99 and free shipping off Amazon. And, you know, $50 worth of cleaning shit up so I can do anything with it. And Instructions that are so full of shit you can't read them. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Not much for instructions. Just tells you who to call if you have issues. Yeah, well, that'll probably go in the barrel anyway. So, I gotta figure it out. And like I say, figure what I need for pieces. I don't think I need like 3/8 by 3, maybe 3/8 by 4 to make the mounts to go in the loader. And I don't think I have any. If I do, they're shoved in there somewhere. So I might have to go see Tom tomorrow. I know I got some 1-inch round stock, which I gotta have that too. So, and then a bunch of hole cutting and a bunch of welding. Just moving at the wrong speed. But there goes the neighbor. He's got a little 4210 John Deere. He's the one with the mower I worked on here a while back, and I've fixed both 3-point arms. That tractor has a solid link on the left arm, and the right arm had a hydraulic cylinder on it. They broke the end off the cylinder. And looking at it, it's like, yeah, I can't fix that. Not without changing the shaft. And, you know, it'd be, I'm going to guess from John Deere, the shaft is probably $300 or $400. He'd be $600 into it before it was done. And he's just going to get another regular link rod to do it. Probably find something aftermarket for $100, $150, and not have to worry about it again. So, say, unfortunately, it's not something I can fix because it broke it off right at the end. As in, I would have to grind back probably an inch of the chrome on the shaft where it goes into the seal in order to get a good weld on it. So, yeah, maybe later. Anyway, that's the day. Short day. Sucks, but you got to see the idiots we've seen on the road. You got to see my parts. I'm going to go in, put a video up for y'all. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all had a good hump day. Hope everybody has a good Thursday.